Welcome viewers and dear learners to my channel Learning English with Amol. This is a successive video on the topic active and passive voice. For almost 5 to 6 videos we have learned various aspects of active and passive voice, including the types of sentences and the tense forms. Now, in this video, we are going to learn about the conversion of a passive sentence there into an active one. Dear students, we are quite familiar with the structure of an active sentence as well as passive one. Let us see them again. The first is structure of an active sentence. As we all know that any active sentence begins with subject. Afterwards, your action verb may be individually or along with an auxiliary as per the requirement of the sentence. Later on, an object and if required, complement. This is a usual and a normal structure of any assertive sentence. Now, the example here, he taught us English grammar, and we know that subject here is he, taught, which is a past form of an action verb teach. Afterwards, us, which is an object, taught whom. The answer of this question is us. Taught what? The answer of this question is English grammar. So, here are two objects, us and English grammar. Now, this is the sentence that belongs to an active structure. Now, another structure that is of a passive sentence. A passive sentence wherein an object is given the preference. So, object is at the first place. Afterwards, an auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb may be of to be or to have or the modal auxiliary as per the original sentence. Afterwards, an action verb, but please remember, in passive structure, action verb always appears in its past participle form. Afterwards, the remaining words may be complements, and thereafter the subject which is associated with by. So, this is how the structure of a passive sentence is. The same sentence which we learned in the active one, he taught us English grammar, now is converted into passive one. English grammar, and here to be's auxiliary was is chosen on the basis of its tense form as well as this object English grammar's number point of view. So, was, later on teach, taught, taught. Please remember, this is not the second form, this is third form. To be plus V3, this is the combination for passive structure. Afterwards, the next object, that is us, and finally the subject is associated with by. Originally the subject is he, now here it is converted into him. So, this is how we can convert any sentence which is in active structure into passive one. Here the issue is that how to identify any sentence whether it is in active or passive structure. The very simple thing is that just identify the tense form and later on you see the auxiliary as well as the action verb. Once you find that an auxiliary is there and an action verb is in past participle form, so this is the very significant identity of any passive sentence. Now, one more example is here. We were given information by the volunteers. As we can see here, an auxiliary is were, later on give, gave, given. So, to be plus V3, you can see the very status of an action verb along with its auxiliary. So, a very clear indication that the sentence is in passive structure. One more thing for identification is that after preposition by the volunteers, that is the subject, and you can guess whether the given sentence is an active or passive on the basis of these two things. But please remember, you have to make the confirmative test by identifying an auxiliary along with the past participle form of an action verb. That is the only confirmative test to judge whether the given sentence is in active or passive structure. Now, the same sentence is converted there into active one. In the last 5 to 6 videos, we learned about how to convert an active sentence into passive. But in this video, we are focusing on how to convert a passive sentence into active one. As we see that after by the volunteers, which is the subject, so that is put in place of an object. The volunteers, later on we judged that to be's form is in past, so it is the example of simple past tense. That's why an action verb given is converted into give, and its second form, that is gave, because the sentence has an auxiliary was were. So, it is but obvious that the given sentence is in simple past tense. So, S plus V2, that must be the structure. That is why the volunteers gave, afterwards this V is converted into us, and one more object, that is information, is kept afterwards. You could put it in any way, like the volunteers gave information to us, or the volunteers gave us information. Both the way are the sentence is correct. Dear students, here is the methodology which you need to apply while converting any passive sentence there into active one. First and the foremost work is to read the given sentence carefully. Read the sentence and make sure whether the structure is giving us any hint about its being passive or an active one. As I made it clear earlier, that auxiliary plus action verb into its past participle form is the significant and confirmative test of its being a passive sentence. Later on, identify an auxiliary verb and an action verb. Whenever you are reading a sentence, get the confirmed idea about the auxiliary verb if it is there, and an action verb. Once you identify these things, identify the subject of the given sentence also. Write, next point is write or put subject in place of an object. Normally our practice was to put an object in place of subject while converting active sentence into passive one. But in passive, if the sentence is passive and you are converting it into active, you need to do the opposite action, that is to put the subject in place of an object, that is in the first place. If next point is, if the doer or the subject is not mentioned, judge appropriate subject and write it accordingly. In some sentences, you may not be given a clear subject or the doer of that action. For example, the poem is taught. If this is a sentence and the doer or the subject is not mentioned, we can obviously understand that teaching is a job of a teacher. So, you can understand that subject is none but a teacher. May it be a specific name like Mr. Pandey or Mr. Deshmukh and so on. But when you are in a doubt, you can use the common noun like by teacher, by my teacher, like this. So please choose your subject and write it accordingly. Next activity is identify the tense form. That is very important, and likewise write the apt form of an action verb. If your sentence which you have judged as a sentence belonging to simple past, then you need to convert an action verb V3 into V2, or if it is in simple present, then V3 into V1. Likewise, you have to make change in its action verbs form. Last, very important, that put an object afterwards. Later on you need to put an object. Write the remaining part or complement at the end. So this is how a passive structured sentence can be converted into active one. Now here are some textual examples. Course material can be designed by them. As I underlined, can be designed. So it is a clear identity that the given sentence is in passive structure. We were tied together with a rope. I would like to share one thing with you, that every time preposition by won't be a part of sentence. Sometimes some exceptions like with or at will be a part of the sentence. We were tied together by a rope is replaced here with a rope. So with is working like a by. So please make sure that with is just a preposition like a by, and the same activity of applying the same rules here also is applicable for this sentence. Afterwards I was stationed by it. Here by is used, was stationed is underlined. All this upheaval was created by only one animal's presence. Afterwards Raju was amazed at my regular solitary visits. Dear students, here in place of by or with, preposition is used at, so it is again acting like by. The next is the ground under the tree was cleaned very well by me. Next one, the area was surrounded by hillocks of dry deciduous tropical forests. The next one is the signs of civilizations were visible to me. Here one more preposition, that is to, is used. Next is Madegowda is trained at BCRTI, again use of at. And last one, we are clarified by our teacher. So this is how you can convert the given sentences which are in passive structure into active one. I appeal you all to please convert the given sentences into active sentences. Dear students, sometimes the question may appear in your exam like, begin the following sentences with the words given in the brackets. So this can also be a form of instruction for your sentences. Here are some examples, you just go through, and my appeal is you to just go through and solve all the possible sentences. If you like this topic, please mark like, share it with your friends and relatives, and don't forget to subscribe the channel Learning English with Amol. Thank you.